Hey, hope everybody had an awesome week. Ryan Lee here, popping on here to do our rate update. Uh, I do these rate updates every Friday going into the weekend. So if you're out there looking for homes, ready to put in your offers, you can kind of get a good idea of where the rates are at. So this is not rates that you can get from going to your bank, your local credit union. These are banks that I get specifically by making over 50 of the most competitively priced banks compete. And I send out a basic borrower. I think it's about a 700 credit score, a $250,000 home, and say, hey, what do you got? And then they send me back what they got, and then I share it with you guys here on Fridays. So if you haven't subscribed yet, join our journey. My dream is to build a community where we can all help each other out through this stressful time. Check out some of my videos that I have below. They help you out through the process. Hey, Ando, how's it going? Ando is one of my longtime faithful listeners, or subscribers or watchers. I don't know, Ando. I don't know if Ando, are you subscribed or not? But he always kind of tunes in, and I'm very grateful for him. Uh, so my goal for this, not just to share the rates, but going forward, as our community continues to grow, would be this would be an avenue for you to ask questions about your loan if you just want them to be answered in real time. I'm going to give you, my professional advice on what's going on with your loan, and I'm always here to help out. If you're a realtor out there and you're in Kansas, you're in Kansas City, you're in Wichita, you're in Topeka, you're in Salina, I want to meet with you. I want to go out and grab a coffee with you, tell you about this awesome company that I'm with now. And hey, that's awesome. Great news. And I'm glad you're a subscriber. I'm still doing the giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, I am giving away $1,000 to one of my lucky subscribers. So that's another reason to subscribe. It just keeps getting better and better. You can get the rate updates, you can get mortgage information, you can get home loan information, real estate information, and possibly win $1,000. And we only have like about a couple hundred to go. So we're going to be drawing really soon. Don't miss out on that. And that's just kind of thing I want to give back to my community every step of the way. But as I was saying, if you're a realtor out there, I want to take you out to coffee. I want to let you know about this new company I'm doing. Average clear to close 14 days. Isn't that amazing? 14 days. I know that was something that just like used to drive me crazy with some of these lenders that were slow as molasses. No more. I'm dealing with a fast company. We're a brokerage. We can shop around, still shopping around like I used to do, but we're working with faster lenders who are now kind of maybe come to the what is it, the 21st century, that's always a relief. And so it just makes me so much happier. It makes the process so much easier. I'm getting same day approvals. Isn't that amazing? Um, Business is booming. I know some lenders are laying off, and not the case with this broker that I'm with. We are hiring. We're doing a group meeting every week, kind of just trying to bring loan officers in, letting them know, because banks, credit unions, retail lenders, they're hurting because they set their own margins. And that's why I always say, hey, go and shop around with 3 different banks, 3 different credit unions, because those banks, those credit unions, they set their own margin. And when I say margin, what I mean by that is the cost of them to do business, which is right here. And then over and above that is their profit. Now, we're all for-profit organizations. We're in the business to make money, to put food on our tables, and that's perfectly fine. So a broker's margin is right here, where we close on your house. You're going to eat steak and shrimp. I'm going to eat steak and shrimp. We might have a barbecue together, but you know what? I'm not, eating filet mignon. I'm not eating what's that fancy, those eggs, those fish eggs. What is it? Caviar. I'm not eating caviar, behind the table, behind the door, closed doors. Not the case. I'm a small guy. I'm a little guy just like you. I've bought several homes, and I've always made the lender shop. That's how you're going to get your best deal. So uh, rates, I'm going to be honest, rates are looking really crappy this week. Hopefully, we get some rate relief next week. But there was some international news that kind of worked against us on the rates. International inflation is even worse than the United States. And, I think that is probably attributed to the fact that internationally, countries during COVID were just throwing money at people just to stay home and not work and everything. We had a little bit of moderation when on that level. Like I think we only did like two months or so. Other countries were just paying people for a year or more to just to stay home, not go to work. Extra cautious, I get it, but as inflation goes, it bites us in the butt. It also takes time to get those supply chains rolling back around. It's causing us trouble internationally, and that's causing us to have rate problems. So, without further ado, let me get to these rates. I know that's what you guys are all waiting for. We got conventional. Conventional is at 5.5 with an APR of 5.772. That is about a 33% jump from last week. Last week we were at 5.125. FHA is at 4.5. VA is at 4.5. USDA is at 4.5. Now let me say the APRs. Anytime I share this, I need to share the fact of the APRs and that it's a 30-year fixed, and I'm doing a 30-day lock. But the APRs on FHA 4.5, and then the APR is 5.495. VA is 4.5 with an APR of 4.695. USDA is at 4.5 with an APR of 4.939. I'm not seeing a lot of USDAs, like USDA borrowers, and I think maybe that's just because those take a little bit longer. They usually are a 30 to 45-day process where we can get conventional wrapped up in super fast, 14 days. FHA, maybe 14 to 22 days. VA, super fast, 14 days. But USDA, I'm not really seeing too much. VA is like the best deal in town. VA, if you could qualify for a VA, if you're a veteran or you've served a certain amount of time in the reserves, that's the way to go. But hey, if you're a realtor out there watching this, hope this helps you going into the weekend. You can quote these rates. These are rates that I get by making 50 of the most competitively priced banks compete and help your borrower. Send them my way. I can get them quick pre-approvals. They can do it right on their phone. I can give you a pre-approval right from my phone, so I can be sitting in the pool, which I plan on doing, and doing the pre-approval right on the phone. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy this rate update. Hope you enjoy all that. I'm going to be creating new content soon. I just about have my studio as I want it. You notice the goat picture is gone. I didn't like the glare. I didn't like the glare from the frame. So what I did was I took it somewhere where there's a guy who treats it in town, and he did this one here, and he gets rid of the glare. And that's what I want. I don't want the glare because I use a lot of lights just because the lights help me not look like a zombie in front of you. So hope everybody has a happy and safe weekend. Had an awesome week myself. Hopefully you crushed your goals, and get a hold of me if you need anything. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.